The Boston Celtics dominated the NBA last season, winning 65 games and only losing 3 games in the entire playoff run. They finished 15 games ahead of second place in the Eastern Conference, and this season they have only gotten better. Their stars have gotten better, their bench depth has gotten better, and they may have the best complete starting 5 in the entire NBA and the best starting 5 we've seen in a very long time. And this team last year was almost unstoppable. But when you look at this team this year, they've elevated their play at every single position. Jason Tatum is having possibly the best season of his career and is top 3 in a lot of people's MVP voting. He's averaging 28.2 points, 9 rebounds, and 5.5 assists a game on solid shooting splits of 45% from the field and 36% from 3. And then you have the Robin to Tatum's Batman in Jaylen Brown, who's averaging 24, 6, and 4.5 assists a game. And when you have 2 wings as your best players that can facilitate, score, and defend, you have a very good chance of winning because you have 2 players who are multi-talented. And in today's game, we don't see a lot of two-way players, legitimate two-way players. But both Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown are legitimate two-way players as wings who can guard the other team's best player while also giving you 30 on any given night. And the thing that separates the Boston Celtics from any other team in the league is that outside of their top 2, they have very good depth pieces. And so many teams in this league have 2 top stars or 3 really good players. But the Boston Celtics have 6 or 7 guys that could win a game for them on any given night. Kristaps Porzingis has played 7 games this season after coming back from injury, and he hasn't missed a step yet. He's averaged 19 points and 7 rebounds a game on really good shooting efficiencies. And when you have a guy that is 7'3" and can shoot the 3 ball at 34.1%, you have a really valuable asset. And when you look at this team, he puts in so much structure into this team, as he's also one of the best interior defenders in the entire league. And then you keep going down the roster and you have Derek White averaging 17.5 points per game. So within the top 4 players of your team, you're averaging over 80 points a game. And all of these guys can defend very, very, very well as well. And then you have off the bench possibly the 6th man of the year in Peyton Pritchard, who's averaging 16.5 points per game on 43% shooting from the 3-point line. And this is only coming in 28 minutes per game. And he hasn't started a single game yet because their other guard, Drew Holiday, is one of the best guards in the entire league and is also an all-defensive type player, averaging 12.5 points, 4 rebounds, and 4 assists a game. And Drew Holiday is one of the most valuable players on this team, not because he's going to be their highest scorer or anything like that, but because he's accepted his role. He's a guy that has been the second option on a championship level team before in Milwaukee, but when he came to Boston, he recognized that he has a role on that team, and it's not to score. You have Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, Porzingis, and even guys like a Peyton Pritchard who can score the basketball at an elite level, but his job on this team is to defend and get buckets when he needs to. He facilitates this team and is this team's emotional leader, and he has been exceptional this season. And then you factor in Al Horford, who provides a lot of veteran experience. He started every one but one game this season, averaging 9.2 points and 5.3 rebounds per game on solid shooting, and he shoots 40% from 3, which both of this team's centers shoot the ball at above an average 3-point rating, especially for their position. So when you can have that on a team, you have so many different options to score the ball. And Boston is a team that I do believe that they will walk to the NBA championship this season. Anyways, God bless you all. Have an amazing day. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and let me know who you think will win the NBA championship this season. God bless.